What's up, everybody? It's I hope I'm not peaking because I haven't figured out the levels of this mic yet. But welcome to another episode of CTLF News. I guess that's the name now of this series. It doesn't matter what the name is. Um, I've had a good day. Thank you very much for asking. Thank you very much. I just came back from the gym, as you can see. Actually, no, I was wearing a different shirt. But I have just some, you know what? I'm just going to read a couple of articles that I looked up here because I've been trying out StreamYard. I really like it. I used it a couple days ago with a friend, and we shot a video for YouTube for our what would you call it? Collaborative, not podcast, but show, collaborative show, where we're going to do a bunch of different things. Once she moves down here to the area, then she's going to have a space where we can shoot in person. So that's going to be cool. We're going to have a regular weekly show. And we should be shooting again in the next couple of days because we're going to, I think, post every Sunday. So anyway, that'll be cool. But that's what I've been working on. And so far, I like StreamYard. It's my best. It's my favorite app out of all the recording apps so far. As far as like OBS, Riverside, just shooting and on my computer and then uploading. So far, this is the best one because I like how you can do things like this or this or this. So let me go back to this one. So this is my little news feed that I like to look at to find out what's happening for these videos in particular. I actually don't look at Google News except for these videos, just to find interesting like topics to talk about, which is a good way to do it. You know, Google News is actually really good. You can pick specific topics and stuff that it will then feed you, and then you can go to like For You, and it'll show those topics here and stuff. Apple just actually came out with iPads. I've never really cared about iPads, but that is recent news, I guess, if you want to go and take a look at that yourself. Apparently it's just like what do you call it? Like a spec bump type of thing. But this thing is interesting to me because I like Ghost in the Shell, which reminds me I need to watch some Ghost in the Shell. I have not seen several of the newer, I guess, series or movies, whatever they've come out with. But this is Yoshitaka Amano. Did I say that right? Final Fantasies. Oh, this is Final Fantasy Yoshitaka Amano and Ghost in the Shell's directors. Weird as HE double hockey stick film about anime Jesus is getting the 4K remaster treatment. So I've never heard of this. Angel's Egg, an anime you've probably never heard of. From the director of Ghost in the Shell and OG Final Fantasy character designer, which I do recognize this art because I was big in what do you call it? Final Fantasy 9. I know 7's the most popular one, right? My friend was into 7, but I was into 9. I really liked the idea of the medieval times type vibe with 9. And then the characters were all like chibi characters, where I guess they were chibi type characters in 7 they weren't so much. No, they were like more evenly proportioned. But 9 they were like little chibi characters. And the art was like it was like or not the art, but the setting was like medieval with like castles, and then but then they had like flying ships like they always do and stuff. But this artwork right here, I bought an art book. I think it was it was the Final Fantasy 9 art book. And it was like all the characters, like how they would have it in the game, the artwork for them. But then it also had this artwork, which was the, what would you call it? The art before, like the concept art, I guess you could call it. Yeah, concept art. And it was in this style right here, which I guess is Yoshitaka Amano, right? Before joining Square to work on Final Fantasy in the late 90s, Yoshitaka Wait, is it Yoshitaka Amano? Yeah, okay. Yoshitaka Amano was an established artist in his own right. He was the illustrator behind the classic series Vampire Hunter. Oh, did I know that? I don't know if I knew that. Vampire Hunter D, I also really liked the movie. I guess my guess is it was an anime. I never read the anime, but actually that's another one I should get and watch or read, look at. Did I say anime or manga? Both. Anyway, that's also another one I want to. I've watched Vampire Hunter D multiple times. I used to own the DVD, and yeah, it's a great anime for sure. Perhaps less noticeably. So that makes sense because I really like the artwork in Vampire Hunter D. I liked one of the main reasons I liked that movie is just because of how unique the artwork was. Everybody looks so, I don't know, like, I don't even know how to describe it. Regal. Everybody looked like super regal, like they were optimal life forms in a sense, optimal humans. And perhaps less noticeably, he was also the character designer for a film called Angel's Egg. Okay, I gotta watch this. Oh, it released in 1985, so that's probably why I didn't watch it. It's a little before my time. Angel's Egg was an anime OVA. What is OVA or OVA? What is OVA? Original video audio? I forgot. I totally forgot what that means. Directed by Ghost in the Shell's Mamori Oshii. Oh, so it was directed by Mamori Oshii. Well, who is he? Is he the director of all Ghost in the Shell shows and movies and stuff? Or just some of them? And to be possibly reductive about it, it was weird as hell. The film never actually made it over to the West. Okay, well, that also explains why I didn't watch it. Not technically, anyway. There's still no confirmation of a release over here, but to celebrate its 40th anniversary, there's some good news. It's getting a 4K remaster. Well, that's cool. Announced through the early mornings. There was a Twitter set up for it. Okay, I'm going to have to look that up. Is this a link? Yes, it is. Twitter. Oh, I'm kind of scared to open Twitter, to be honest with you. Okay, we're going for it. We're going for it. Official account for Angel's Egg. They have almost 800 followers. They have that art. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, that looks kind of cool. For sure. Kind of freaky artwork. I like it. I dig it. This is the only 2 pieces of art they have so far for it. Okay, well, I'm going to have to look this movie up. The new version of the film is in the works for its 40th anniversary. Okay. Theatrical release or DVD and Blu-ray hasn't been confirmed yet. New scan. Okay, that's about it. What does OVA mean? Gosh dang it. Okay, hold on. Let me look this up. OVA. Never mind. That didn't. I guess I just accidentally pressed a link. All right. I'll look it up later. Somebody tell me what OVA means. I'll remember it. I used to know probably. Speaking of, have you ever cleaned something? Well, speaking of cleaning something, Tide launches new form of laundry detergent without any plastic. Here's how it could rattle the industry. I do not use Tide, but I just think that's kind of cool, I guess. Goodbye plastic bottles. Tide has just launched a whole new line of detergent called Tide Evo. And it was designed with Bosun. So this is just one of those like things where you like little sheets of detergent that you throw in. Typically they should come in liquid form, because I've seen those where you just toss them in, where they're like sheets of detergent. So maybe that's what this is. So there's a solution for the problem. In an effort to make its products more convenient, it created a solid square of dry detergent. Yep. Okay, well, I've seen that before. So is it just that Tide is now coming up with it now? Is that what the news is? Made of 6 layers of woven detergent fibers. They made it into fibers. And then to create the box, Tide took 2 stacks of detergent tiles, laid them side by side, and placed a thin cardboard divider between them. then put it in a cardboard box. Yeah. Well, that's good because it's a unique way of doing it, and obviously it's way more. It's going to be way more friendly to the environment with the paper than with the thick plastic bottles. Which, come on, let's face it, everybody just throws them away. Because I don't know how easy it is to recycle them. But okay, when I say everybody throws them away, I throw them away, and I'm sure many people throw them away. Am I making an excuse for myself? Yes. Speaking of making excuses, TikTok sues to block US. I just wanted to look at what's going on with TikTok right now, but again, this is like a long process that's going to take like who knows how long. I mean, they have a year to figure out what they're going to do, but I guess they could solve the problem at any point, right? They could either sell it at any point, or they could maybe take some kind of legal action to solve the problem beforehand, which it looks like that's what they're trying to do here. TikTok has filed a lawsuit aiming to block a U.S. law that would ban the video app in the country unless it's sold by a Chinese parent company. So yeah, that's the law that we know about. So they're trying to block it now. Let's see how. It spent more than $2 billion in an effort to address U.S. concerns. Okay, yeah, so like that was like the whole security problems that we have with TikTok, and it says that it spent $2 billion to deal with that. The lawsuit was unserious and failed to address the national security question at hand. This is, I'm assuming, the lawsuit against our government from TikTok. I'm guessing, is that what it is? TikTok's lawsuit made a persuasive case that the measure was an effective ban, despite White House claims to the contrary, raising free speech concerns. The government can't impose this type of total ban unless it's the only way to prevent extremely serious and imminent harm to national security. There's no public evidence of harm that would meet the extraordinarily high bar imposed by the First Amendment. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, the First Amendment for sure. that exists. So, but then, how do you deal with a situation like this? I don't know. The law aimed at TikTok is part of a number of actions the U.S. has taken against Chinese technology firms in recent years as tensions rise between the two world's biggest economies. Where does I don't know the laws about the First Amendment and stuff, but where does that end where there's potentially enemy countries that you're dealing with, right? Like that are involved in something. Like where does free speech end there? Separately on Tuesday, the Department of Commerce confirmed it had revoked permissions that had allowed U.S. companies to export certain goods to Chinese technology giant Huawei. All right. The measures hit the company hard, but more recently it appeared to mount a comeback. I'm guessing they're talking about stocks. Is it private or public? Should I click this link? Will it take me to Chinese websites? iPhone China sales slide as Huawei. Oh, so it's talking about Huawei. All right. And then finally, I am using, maybe you've noticed, not Chrome right now. I'm using Arc. That's this browser. Doesn't really almost look like a browser. Everything's on the side, which is, I've been getting used to it after the past couple of days. All the tabs are on the left instead of at the top, like Chrome, So I'm like, where's the tab? Oh yeah, it's over here, and it looks kind of like a bookmark or something. So I like it. I do like the bar on the left actually, because screens are so wide that there's really more space widthwise than there is vertical, right? So it kind of makes sense that things are on the side because I still have plenty of space widthwise, right? Arc brings a fresh of breath air to the web browser space, but is it good enough to be your primary browser? Well, I'm using it, but I would say I think I have not really noticed missing things yet that I need compared to Chrome. So far, it's been able to do everything I needed to do. So Arc is the newest entrant in the web browser space. One of the cool things is that, which I actually haven't used yet, is oh, I'm just looking at this little thing on the bottom. Like, what is that thing that just popped up? It. What was I gonna say? Oh, it has AI built in somehow. I don't remember where. Also, it has these like quick buttons at the top right here to go to places that you go to quickly. So like it has a dedicated YouTube button, Gmail, and so on. And also, yeah, so I don't know how the AI works or where is it. I haven't used it, but apparently it's like built in and you can just use it on different websites. I think there was like a shortcut. I forgot what it was. Maybe this is it, or maybe that's a new tab. Also, it has like picture in picture. So when you're watching YouTube and then you go to another tab, it'll whip out the picture in picture of the YouTube that you were watching and it'll still continue playing it. It did it on, because I'm using two screens right now. It opened up YouTube on my other screen. So I don't know if I was using one screen, if it would just open up like in the corner or something like on your iPhone. Also, I wasn't 100% sure that that wasn't Mac OS and not Arc, but I think it was Arc because I have not seen Mac OS do that. So my guess is Arc will do the picture in picture, which that was pretty cool because then I could like just glance over at the little picture in picture and continue to watch YouTube while I was whatever I was doing. I don't remember. Yeah, with a robust theming engine. I picked this color. It's what is that? Mauve. It's a horrible color. Tab management, which obviously I have not figured out that I was able to import the bookmarks real easy. It was just like, do you want to import your bookmarks from Chrome? And then it just did it. But I don't know how it organizes things over here. So I really just have to like watch a tutorial. How does it fare? And yeah, so let's see how it fares, I guess. Cross-platform availability. Let's start with, yeah. So Google Chrome, this is a comparison. Probably a lot of these things that are better about Chrome probably don't apply to me. And for a lot of people, I mean, maybe for some people, but so it wins hands down here. It's accessible on Windows, Mac, iPhone, Android, Linux, and Chrome OS. Well, that's great and everything, but all I have is Mac, right, and an iPhone. So none of all that matters except for those two for me. Obviously, some people are going to be like, "Man, I have something else that Arc doesn't use." Arc was first launched on Mac. Now it's on Windows. Mobile's limited to iOS, and so that works for me because I have iOS and Mac. I guess it doesn't work on maybe Android. At least they didn't mention it. Although Chrome recently received a Material You makeover, yeah, it kind of almost just looked the same. The tab organization on the new Chrome was kind of nice, but it never like really stuck. Like you would like combine tabs or whatever, and then you could just easily accidentally undo it just by like swiping or whatever, and it would just undo them. So it wasn't super useful. Although Chrome, the default theming engine doesn't come anywhere close to Arc. With Arc, you can simply click the three-dot menu beside a profile. What? Where? Three-dot beside a profile? Where's my profile? Okay, I don't know what it's talking about. Select theme to open a robust editor to change the aesthetics. The aesthetics? Who wrote this? It's aesthetics, AE. Not aesthetics. That's like esthetician, like beauty person. Pretty sure anyway. You can choose from different color. Okay, so like this is all about how it looks. Great. Wow. Yeah, you can change the color and stuff. Cool. Theme. Here we go. Let's change the theme. Wow. I mean, they're not wrong. You can like do a lot of theming and stuff, but I'm just like, okay. Is that a big deal? Like, oh, actually, yeah, it is a big deal. Wow. I don't know you could do like a gradient. What the heck? Okay, yeah, I kind of like that. Light mode. Oh, this is like Automatic appearance, light mode, and the dark mode. Okay, I'm just gonna keep it on dark mode. Okay, well that's cooler than I thought, for sure, for sure. So that's pretty cool. I mean, is it like the biggest thing in the world? It definitely gives it points for sure that you can change the aesthetics. You can choose from different color options, tweak intensity, and even play with light with noise level. Hold on, where's the noise level? What the heck? Is this the noise level? No, that's darkness. Is this noise level? This is noise level. Okay. I'm gonna make it noisy. I don't know if you can see it on the screen, but you're increasing the grain basically. I probably will not like that after a while, but for now it's good. All right, cool. So it looks cool, right? What else? Arc takes the entire experience to another level with an option to add color. Oh, okay. Yeah. Several UI elements are inconsistent, though. For example, Arc has a completely different interface for passwords and advanced settings menu. Okay, whatever. So what? Regarding ease of use, Chrome UI is quite simple, easy to understand and adopt. Arc uses a sidebar that houses your address bar, app, shortcuts, folders, and tabs, which may be confusing at first glance and take some time to get used to. Yeah, obviously. The important question is it better, though? And I think it can be. I think it could be better on the side because of what I mentioned before. It takes less vertical space. But yeah, I mean, like, I don't care about if something takes a little bit of time to learn. That's not really a problem. Like, it's not really negative that something takes some time to learn. What matters is if it's better or faster or more efficient or whatever. Chrome supports multiple profiles, allows for guest browsing. Tab management plays a crucial role when you have multiple tabs open at once for specific purposes. Both let you pin tabs at the top. Did I do that? Maybe these are the pins. Chrome is even a step ahead with tab groups, but like I said, I use those, and you can nest relevant tabs under a single group and assign a name and a shade of color. But it's really easy to like click on one of those, and like if you drag it a little bit, it like releases them all. At least that's what it did to me. Maybe I'm not using it right, but I was like, oh, that's kind of useless. And then Chrome supports multiple profiles and allows for guest browsing. Arc has an expanded and slightly different approach here. Arc lets you create different profiles to keep your personal data separate, such as history, cookies, logins, and extensions. Within a profile, you can also create different spaces to have separate sidebars for projects, social work, and otherwise. I think this is kind of cool. It's kind of like, well, workspaces. You can assign a different theme or icon and even share a collaborative space with others. That's actually kind of cool. Like, it's essentially so you can work on things together with other people. Like, that's kind of really interesting as a browser. Like, what can you do with that? You could share it with someone who you're working on a YouTube video with, for example. Anyone with your space link can view your tabs within their preferred browser. Oh, so it's like a shared screen, which is a really convenient way to share information. Arc definitely has a flexible approach to managing your tabs, but again, it does require a learning curve. Who cares? So share a collaborative space with others. I'm gonna have to try that and see how it could be used, because I can't really think about off the top of my head of how a collaborative browser space could be used. It can be convenient to share information. Yeah. If you're like collaborating on a YouTube video, for example, or anything, a project, and you need someone else to work on it with you, and you wanted to do it together, and then you both were able to see the same screen and talk about whatever it was that you were working on. Yeah, I mean, that actually reduces a lot of friction now that I think about it. So like, if I'm doing research for one of these YouTube videos and then I have like a co-host, like for the podcast I'm doing, and I'm like, hey, we need to do some research and we need to read up on some things. Instead of me putting the information that I find in, like, I use Pumble, but like Slack, for example, or save it in Google Drive or whatever, and then share it to them and be like, okay, check this information out. And then they go and check it out. And then they get back to me and they add stuff to it. And then we go back and forth that way. How much more efficient would it be if I was just like, hey, get on Arc. I'm sharing an Arc space, Arc space, and let's get on and do some, like, let's check out this stuff that I looked up, check out these tabs that I opened up, and I don't know. I guess they don't have to be on there at the same time as you necessarily. They can just be on there anytime, but I don't know. It's interesting. I'm gonna have to try that out. Arc versus Chrome features. There's a stark difference. Here are some of the most noteworthy ones. Tidy tabs, instant links, shift and enter for any web search to instantly open the top result. 5-second previews, summaries on certain websites. That's nice. So I'm gonna have to try some of these features out. I have not tried them. Arc Max combines several small AI add-ons to enhance your web browsing experience. Ask on page. So that's what it was that I was talking about. Press Command F to ask a question. Let Max answer it for you in seconds about the page, which is really cool. So Command F. Here it is. Summarize the page. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. No, that's bomb. That's super useful. Yeah. I wonder what it would do with like YouTube videos, if anything. Probably just has to do with text. Okay, so that's really cool. That's really, really cool. That's cool. You can use tidy tabs to organize the sidebar for you automatically, generate a 5-second preview, integrate ChatGPT into search suggestions. Ask on page is another thoughtful tool to ask a question. Wait, integrate ChatGPT into search suggestions. I think I did that. You can tweak. I think I turned it on. Okay, Google doesn't offer such AI features with Chrome, but considering the company's aggressive push with Gemini, we wouldn't be surprised to see some similar AI add-ons for Chrome in the coming months. Yeah, no doubt. Arc also supports integration with third-party apps such as Google Calendar, Notion Calendar, and that's what these integrations are up here at the top, I believe. These buttons, I think that's what these are. You can pin your favorite Google Calendar tab in Arc and hover over it to glance at your meeting. So I'm gonna have to try all these different features to like see how they work. Arc Boost isn't related to performance, lets you modify how your favorite website looks. Huh. Change the website's appearance, font, type, size, color, contrast, brightness, and more. Really? What? Boost? You can visit the Boost gallery to see how others are using this customizable tool. You can see a boost adjustment made on some of the most popular websites. Boost gallery. Let's check it out. Let's see. Cute Gmail. Oh my gosh. I know some people who are gonna like this. Skylar Saxauer. She's gonna like this. Wow. Make your Gmail cute. I cannot use that. Definitely cannot. Matt Black for MKBHD. So this is Matt Black YouTube. Yeah, he likes Matte Black and Carbon Fiber. I'm not a big fan of those. But Simplegram, let's see what this looks like. Just really simple. Black, I guess. Okay. MinGcal. Huh. All right. What else we got? Simplegram, Serious Business Slack. That's for Slack. Minimal Google, I guess. Simple Gmail. No YouTube Shorts, please. Oh, so you can customize it to show certain things. What? So this one won't show YouTube Shorts? Holy cow. You can really customize this. That's kind of crazy. So is there, I wonder if there's I don't know if those are built in features or if it's like coding required or something. I kind of like this cute Gmail, but I just can't use it. I'm just unable to. I'll probably try it for a little bit, and then without you knowing, I won't show it just so because yeah, it's very girly. But maybe I'll do something similar, just not like this girly. All right. Anyway, what else we got? Arc Easel is basically a built-in whiteboard. I use Figma. What do you call it? Fig board, whatever you call it. Fig jam board, Fig jam board, Fig jam board. For example, if you're planning your summer trip, use Arc Easel to map out your entire itinerary. You can use text, arrow shapes, pen designs, and other media tools in Arc Easel. Well, where is it? Oh, well, I'll try it later. Arc also supports split view, so you can view two websites side by side. Yeah. All you have to do is drag one and boom. But I have a built-in thing called Rectangle for Mac where I can easily, that's what I've been using, is to, you use little key commands and you can move your not your tabs, but your windows to the sides. And so like, for example, like this, see, I can move it just with my keys. I can move it wherever I want. Top, bottom, left, right, bottom, left, and so on, or full screen, just by using different key commands. So that's what I always use. And so I don't really, I like never use the built-in like split screen features of Mac, but now I'm trying it with Arc. Let's see. Because it works pretty well. It works pretty well. And I don't, oh, you can do down below as well. I wonder if you can do like 4 and a, like, I don't know if you can do 4. You might only be able to do 2. Okay, well, I don't know. Maybe you can only do 2. What else we got here? What is this? Split screen. Yeah. Arc doesn't actually have a reader mode built into it. Google Chrome has an adequate reader mode with handles of clutter. It enables a sidebar with text-only preview. Okay. Address bar features. Google Chrome has a capable address bar with small utilities. You can convert currency, math formulas, translate words and stuff. Performance and so I guess Arc can't do those things, is my guess. Performance, they're both Chromium based. Won't find any major differences. Okay, security and privacy built on Chromium, so it's probably similar. Quick word on the mobile app. Chrome has the upper hand when it comes to mobile apps. Chrome has feature-rich apps for iOS and Android. Password management, discovery menu, tab groups, more. Arc search on iOS still feels like a work in progress. All right. Yeah, I don't know, because I'm still using Chrome on my iPhone. So I don't know how easy it will be for me to switch completely to Arc, especially since I use a lot of the built-in password stuff in Chrome. Surf the web in style. As you can see from the comparison above, Arc isn't just another Chromium browser with a couple of extra features. Okay, well, that's cool. I mean, I'm still going to keep using it on here on my computer and just learn how to use it, but it's good. It's good. But that's about it. I just wanted to check that out. I don't know why I just spent the majority of this video on this browser, but I just find it kind of interesting. But that's about it. Till next time, talk to y'all later. Bye.